Hello kindergarten class. Today we're gonna be learning about color wheel. We're gonna make our own color wheel and then we're gonna practice with it and cut it out. Everybody's gonna receive a paper plate and we're gonna be drawing painting using watercolor paints, and we're gonna paint yellow, red and blue like here, and then we're gonna mix these two and make orange. Yellow and red makes orange. We're gonna mix these two and make purple. Blue and red makes purple. And we're gonna mix these two and make green. Yellow and blue makes green. Everybody's gonna get one plate, and the teacher will already section it for you correctly. I will pre-draw this, so you already receive plate that is separated not only in half, but also in the middle. There's like a V, so 1, 2, 3 parts, and another V or X really. See, X letter. So we have a V here, a large X, and in the middle. So I'm gonna put Y here for yellow, R here for red, and B here for blue, so we know which ones are the primary. And then you're gonna see right here, and then yellow, red, and blue, and then you're gonna get to paint and mix also your secondary colors. So your plate is gonna look like this, so you don't forget which ones where you're gonna put yellow, red, and blue, because you have to leave space between, like here, so that we can mix those colors. Okay, so let's get started. You're gonna have a little bit of water on your table, so be careful not to bump into it and accidentally spill it all over. And you're gonna have a brush. Clean your brush always, and first, because it's the lightest color, we're gonna start with yellow, and we're gonna try to stay within the lines, but if you go over, that's okay. Just try your best. And we're gonna paint the yellow. You can even turn your plate, see, like I do now, so that it's easier for you to paint. That's enough. You don't need to finish completely the edge. The edge can be kind of undone. And then we can go to the next color. Let's do the blue. I'm gonna wash my brush really well so that I don't make the blue green. I'm gonna find my blue, and this one is black all the way in the back. This one is black. This one is blue next to it. So we start from yellow. This one is green and this one is blue. It's kind of dark, but when you put water into it, it turns blue. So we're gonna go do blue color now. Okay. That looks very good. And don't worry about doing the edge too much. You can leave it undone like this. That's fine. And then wash your brush really well. Turn your paper plate around and go to the R section and pick your color red. See, this one is orange, so they'll go there. The darker one that looks a little pinkish is really our red. So we're gonna go into the red and paint our red section of the color wheel. Red color. Okay, we're doing great so far. Doing great, great, great. And don't worry about finishing the edges. It's kind of nice to have that kind of edge where the white is showing, so don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to yellow, and we're gonna mix yellow and blue. So what we're gonna do, wash your brush and go into yellow, put some yellow down, And then wash your brush, dip it into blue, take some blue, and watch the color turn to green. If you're gonna go back to yellow, you have to wash your brush really well, otherwise you're gonna make that yellow green. So always wash your brush in between each color, and you can turn it into green. If you want it more greener, there's a green color right next to the yellow. You can, once you see the change, you can just make it more stand out by adding actually brighter green into it. Okay, that's allowed. But first see how it mixes. Now we're gonna turn. Make sure to wash your brush really well. Let's go again into yellow. You're gonna mix yellow and red. Let's go into yellow. And now we're gonna go into red. And it's turning orange, so you can see. And also this one is orange, so you can add more orange just to make it brighter like we did before. And again, you don't have to finish the edges. Just leave them the way they are. Always rinse your brush. Next is blue and red. You're gonna go into blue. And we're gonna now rinse our brush, go into the red. Look how it's turning. What color is it turning? Yeah, it's turning purple right in front of our eyes. And if you want it brighter purple, the color right next to that red that we're using is purple. Don't go all the way in the end, that's brown. You can see that when you add water, it looks more purplish. And it's gonna look just a little more violet and brighter. So you can go over the colors once you mix it, just so they look a little brighter. And now, when you're done, you can try to cut out the triangles all by yourself or ask for help from the teacher. But we're gonna practice and we're gonna cut them out so that I can ask you questions and you can build your own color wheel. So we're gonna cut it into sections. And I'm going to ask you which ones are primary colors, which ones are secondary colors, and we're going to have our own tool to learn them. So, once you have it cut out, put them all in one pile like this, and take out only the primary colors. You're going to take out red, blue, and yellow. Okay, let's put them away. Let's take out the secondary colors. Secondary colors are yellow and blue makes green, secondary color. Blue and red makes purple, which is a secondary color. And red and yellow makes orange, which is a secondary color. So secondary colors are green, orange, and purple. You did it. And we'll practice a little more in class. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna stop it and bubbles in your mouth. And if you wanna get the paints, nice and quiet, hands in the lap, and let's get started.